When the rain is blowing in and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a walking to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars and there is no.
Do you get this right? And mission. Welcome, everyone, to this day of celebration. It's great to have you all here to witness the union of Michelle and Jericho as wife and husband before God.
Amen.
Together we will share in the joys of their wedding, both with the outward celebration of this occasion, of course you two comment, and with the internal appreciation for the love that surrounds us. Michelle, Jericho, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You are blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this journey together. But before we move forward, we want to thank our principal sponsors, Tita Letty and Tita Angie. For you to be here today is amazing and an honor. For those who are here that may not know what principal sponsors are or what they do, these two rely on those two people for financial support, of course, educational support, but most importantly, wisdom and love.
Amen.
And as you all know, love takes a lot of patience. So Jericho, be ready. Mish, be ready. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, with love, we will forever bind Michelle and Jericho together. If there is anyone in attendance who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, we don't want to hear it. See, marriage is more than a simple exchange of rings or combining of material assets. It's the journey. It's the journey to bring what you have to the table and show up every day, even when you don't feel like you're at your best. Many of you have seen these two grow together. From the crazy net games that they watch, the bad karaoke singing that you hear. But the one thing you cannot deny is the love that they have for each other. So it's amazing that not only that they are standing here today, but that all of you have been invited are a very important piece of the love that they share. This is not just a ceremony. This is a celebration of family coming together. And all of you here are family. It's family. Ready to get married? Ready to get married? Okay. Let's make it happen. Marriage is one of life's greatest gifts and is a blessing to make these promises with your soulmate. As you hold on to one another, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Your marriage is the foundation upon which you will build the rest of your lives. And despite any adversity, will always be there to sustain you. Michelle and Jericho, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating through this space. It's all love. As you stand here today before God, before those gathered here in your honor, and before one another, take note that after you speak your vows, this day your lives will never be the same. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you might have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen you in your relationship in ways that you never thought possible. The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will fuel you to face head-on challenges you'll encounter on this earth. On your journey together, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority, your heart.
Amen.
In your heart.
Amen.
Learn to work together, to laugh together, not just at each other. And to love together. Don't get caught up in worldly things that will draw you apart. Instead, focus on your shared devotion and turn inward. As your relationship strengthens, you will find that you come to share remarkable love, a love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted. God has blessed you with the eyes and the heart and the soul to be able to receive and give. As we celebrate this bond of unity today under the eyes of God, it is important that we keep in mind that while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments, which means don't just come to eat the food. Be there for them. Through their ups and their downs, their lows and their highs. Hold them accountable.
Amen.
Hold them accountable.
That's right.
This is a ceremony not just for them, but for you as well.
That's right. Amen.
Michelle and Jericho, I would now invite you to publicly speak your commitment to your partner. Michelle, would you like to begin?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Jericho, to be standing here at this altar in front of you seems so surreal to me. I wish I could say that when I met you, it was love at first sight. But honestly, your overwaxed eyebrows and sense of fashion made me question some things. Just kidding. I love your sense of style, and you were just ahead in your brow game. Our love story began as friends, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. In the 11 years that I've known you, 3 of them were spent innocently as friends. You were a friend to me when I had no one else to turn to. You listened, comforted, and encouraged me at a time that I needed it the most. Our love started off in a whirlwind and was honestly a bit messy, and you knew that going into a relationship it wouldn't be easy. And there would be a lot of baggage to unpack, but yet you still chose me, and you chose us. Now, almost 8 years later, I stand here before God, you, and many of the people we love, and I vow to also continue to choose us every day. And to be not only your friend, but your wife, your partner, and your champion. You and I have lived enough life to know that marriage is not easy. Marriage takes work, lots of it. But I vow that I will wake up every single day for the rest of our days ready to put in that work. I vow to choose you over and over and over. I vow to love you when we're at the peaks of our love for one another and when we're in the valleys and we can't stand each other. I vow that even though I may not always like you, that I'll always love you and still care for you, because marriage is an ongoing, vivid illustration of what it costs to love an imperfect person unconditionally, the same way Christ has loved us. I vow to learn every version of you as you go through changes and phases throughout our life, and to give you space when it's needed, especially during football season, and Nets games. And to hold you close when you need that too, and the wisdom to know the difference. I vow to encourage and lift you up to be the man that God has called you to be,
That's right.
especially in your moments of self-doubt.
Come on.
Jericho, I love you because you actually put effort into me. I love you because nobody has ever given me the love that you have given me. And you are the only one that could ever love me this way. I love you because you have a nurturing nature and take care of me. I love you because you made me smile when I almost forgot how to. I love you because you have a huge and honest heart, and I love every detail about you. And I appreciate you more because of the road I've traveled. My story brought me to you, and I wouldn't revise a word of my past if it led me anywhere but to your door. I'm now and forever yours, my Habibi.
Jericho, your turn. You need a second? Good? Okay.
Ah, man, I was trying not to cry. But anyways, Michelle, my Habibi, my Gudu, my Chuka. As you know, I just wrote my vows this morning. And as I was looking at the sun, I was just in awe of what God has given me. I just can't believe how great is our God and how faithful He is.
Amen.
That He'd give a gift of you for me,
That's
someone
right.
like me.
That's right.
Only God knows how much I needed someone like you in my life. God knows I needed a place I can call home, and I found that in you. You're my base, you're my anchor, and you're my cornerstone. You know me better than anyone else in the world. You know the good, the bad, and the ugly. And yet you still manage to love someone like me. You know me more than anyone else. You know my insecurities, my weaknesses, and still never made me feel like I'm inadequate. You have always loved me, and thank you for being... man. Allergies, man. Spring season. Wait, summer. Thank you for being the most patient, kindest, unconditional, caring, and most of all loving person that you are. Everything in me, recognize your heart. It's my home. Scientists would say that love is an illusion, that we're merely a chemical soup of hormones and neurotransmitters. But sloppy chemistry doesn't make love less magical or special. It doesn't explain away the heart. When I say I love you with all my heart, what I'm really saying is that I devote my beats to you. I devote its beats to you and your future. I'm saying that the restless muscle in my love, in my core, has been the restless muscle in my core has been tasked with a purpose greater than keeping me alive. It's tasked to pray for you, to dream with you, to encourage you, and to build a family with you. Alright, honestly, I can stand here and say all the savvy words that I Googled this morning. But we all know that words mean nothing without small acts of devotions. But I vow to keep your icy feet warm under my butt. I vow not to get annoyed because you still don't know how to load the dishwasher. I vow to tag you and post more Instagram photos of you. And tag you in it. I vow to put the toilet seats down. I vow to let you choose a Netflix show or movie. And most of all, I vow to return things where they are and close the drawers and but I vow to put God first in our life,
Amen.
in our future home. I vow to cherish you.
That's right.
I vow to share with you and I vow to build with you. Most of all, I vow that I will love you forever.
All right, brother.
Told you were gonna cry. Always happens. Over under, I don't know. You can both hold the ring case. The wedding ring's circular shape reflects the unending power of love, a force with no beginning and no end. You should wear these rings proudly and let them remind you each day of your commitment to one another. Please repeat after me. Michelle. I, Michelle, give you, Jericho, this ring as a symbol of my love. As I place it on your finger, I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you. Of my heart and soul to you. I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days. I give you all that I am and accept all that you are. Repeat after me, Jericho. I, Jericho, give you, Michelle, this ring as a symbol of my love. As I place it on your finger, I commit the whole of my heart and soul to you. I promise to cherish you for the rest of my days. I give you all that I am and accept all that you are. Michelle, do you take Jericho to live together in the union of marriage, to take him as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health? And if the Nets, whether the Nets win or lose in the playoffs, for all of your days. You gotta keep her, man. Jericho, do you take Michelle to live together in the union of marriage, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, for all of your days? Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of New York, I am pleased to pronounce Michelle and Jericho as wife and husband, sealed together today, both in law and in love. Michelle, you may kiss your groom. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Michelle Jericho Magdalene.
Can you hide?